Sounds like a metallic ring. Hang on, I'll knock it again. Hear that? Not normal. These are all the good ones. That's what happens. They normally fall on the floor first. You get used to it. It's just one of those things that happens all the time. I'm also listening to see if there's any more ringing opals because I'm intrigued. It's lending itself to the suspicion that maybe the opals that I purchased this time out aren't actually the genuine article, but I'll get them tested if I'm really that suspicious. They're still nice. It's just that they might not be from Australia, that's all. Trouble is I've got to collect every single last one of them because these are nice opals. Oh, look at that. Snapped already. See that? This is a good example of what a crack does, actually. You can see that there. You can see that coloration that happens. Let's see if we can get it happening better. No, we're not going to get it better. Oh well. Worry about that later. These are all chips. They're still good. So I'm going to just... Good enough, I think. Right. Show you these guys. Well, that's interesting. So these are opals that I think I know where these have actually come from in Lightning Ridge. I can guarantee you these are from Lightning Ridge because I've seen these literally in the field. So good on me. Have a look here. We've got literally some nice colour just sitting there, which is good. Hello there, Ed. And you said hi. Thank you. Good to see you. This one, I'm going to just have a look at underneath here and see what's going on. It's good to see the usual suspects showing up. Got another mixed bag of genuine. Well, at least you can't say these are not from Lightning Ridge because you know what they look like. So, ooh, but have a look at this. Devilish laugh. So one of these opals snapped open and there you go, have a look at that. That's good. Remember, these are just potch, as far as I'm concerned anyway. That's a good one. Let's just get this. Let's get started. That's a smasher. So let's just turn this up. Bring that up. Zoom it in. Zoom it in. I said zoom it in. Thank you. We go. Ah, you're from Turkey. Sorry, I should use the correct term. It's Turkey. Is that right? I am so sorry if I get it wrong, because like your government made a very big point about it, and I should respect that. Turn this on. There we go. Give it a bit of a stop. There we go, some hysteresis. There we go. Right. My friend, this is Opal. I think the closest country that supplies it in any quantity around your neck of the woods is Hungary. See what we've got our hands on here. Across the side here like that. The whole thing about Opal is trying to figure out where the colour's coming from. Pleasure to inform. It's a pleasure to have you on the channel at all, to be honest. Look at it myself to see if there's any cracks or stuff to be concerned about. There are many things to concern myself with, but what I might do, I'll just give the back a bit of a rub and then that sounds weird, give it a back rub. Ah yeah, that's what. Right, we're going to have to carve this off here, so don't want to. But weirdly, that's the best way to preserve the maximum amount of opal, to cut it pretty brutally. Because if you just pussyfoot around, you end up cutting too much off. what I'm noticing is that there's a definite bias to the opal. I need to make the face here, and that doesn't really factor into it at all. So what I'm doing now is I'm parting it back to the only parts that matter. France? No, Australia. But bonjour if you are from France. Je m'appelle Philippe. I'll just give this a bit of a wipe down because it seems to be causing issues. Secret sauce. Now, sorry about that. Do a dyslexic cut on the opal at this point is pretty catastrophic, so you've got to be totally understanding what you're trying to do. Is that alright? There you go. Nice oversaturated little opal. Now let's have a look at some of the other stuff that we've got here. I'll give one or two of these a bit of a burl because these are more speculative than actual knowns. That's half the fun, speculation. If it wasn't for speculation, there wouldn't be non-speculation. That's wisdom right there. Now, this particular opal, I'm going to cut it along the sand line. Interesting. Doesn't bode well, but we'll just have a quick look over here. See what we got. See that in a minute. So I'm just checking some parts of it because I've got some hope. Doesn't look like much is happening here. Just quickly go past here. I'm saying no to that one. Quickly wiping down my section because you can see but I can't. That's unfair. I'm levelling the playing field. Levelling the playing field. Singing a chorus, bum bum. There we go, much better. Okay. This one is literally a race against the clock because we've got opal here that ain't good on the bottom. So I'm just going to carve off as much as I dare. If I carve off too much, we're in trouble. Fine, you win this round. Okay, we'll turn this side and see if there's actually a light at the end of the tunnel here. It could well be that this sand goes the whole way through. It's a bit annoying, but that happens from time to time. Not very nice, but what can you do? Just literally snapped it in half. That's alright, we can keep going with this. How this is a big Ow, 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 ow. There you go. How you doing, Opal guy? Did you have a by-election or something? Interesting. I think that's all I'm going to get out of that one. There we go. See that? They don't call me loose fingers for nothing. Okay, here we go. I think this is a bit of a bum steer now, so don't ever steer with your bum, it's dangerous. Okay, so here we have a lovely piece of opal, which I just found the other day. So to you, then hopefully we'll be able to get something out of it. Come on. Do the whole, yeah, there you go. You see that? Good. Let's go. Well, that was rude. Carve that off. Don't want to carve that off, but I have to. Until it's nothing, we will keep something. That's wisdom right there. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Smoothing myself in because my arm's getting a bit sore. There we go. Hello there, how you doing? E-harmony, okay, cool. those are the bits that count. Just quickly going over the offcuts here because that's where it came from. I'm going, have we missed out on anything over there? Maybe that one. No, not so far. Interesting. Wonder what happened there. Okay, let's get back into it. That's very light over that. No wonder I left it. Okay, so let's go and quickly carve. There we go. Nice little sparkly opal. Gonna have a quick look and see if I can spot the biases on it, of which there are a few. Don't have to carve from the back. Don't want to, but I have to. There we go, much better. Oh, 112. Nice. Let's try a nice big bit. There is absolutely no guarantee this one's going to work, but it's fun. Keep that in my little puppy. Just going to quickly wipe down my screen because there's a lot of, water. You're seeing it perfectly. I am seeing it not as perfectly. Don't think there's anything here, folks. I'm just going to drop that. Let's have a look at this guy. See if we can find anything in here. There should be something. Oh, this is looking interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, there's definitely something there. Let me just wipe my screen down again. Good. There we go. I suppose if I have to get rid of that bit. Ooh, it's tough. Interesting. Might be a part of the iron band. Hope you can see that. Okay, in order to get full value out of this, I'm going to have to cut it into 2 pieces. So, first things first, I will just shape this up on this side, and then I'll make a decision on exactly how to cut it. Right, so we carve down here, so, okay. I know it looks like madness, but I know what I'm doing. Well, sort of. Said to one of my father's friends, you know what, I'm very witty. And he said, well, you're half right. property. There we go. Sorry. I said a rude word. Oh, hello. Hello there. Right, turn the sun. Very close to the Chandrasaka limit, right? That wasn't good. That just took $50 off the value, I suppose. Oh, 5 likes. Thank you, guys. Just swiping down. Whoop. Wipey, wipey. Wipey, wipey, wipe. Wipe, 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 wipe. Wipey, wipey, wipe. Wipe, wipe, wipe. I got a song, a little dance. I'm gonna wipe that thing. Just like I wipe my pants. Ooh, 7 likes. Wow. That's pretty cool. Well, this play's pretty much on its last legs. I think it'll make it through this cut, but not very much after that. 171 and 8 likes. Nine likes, 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 nine likes. Oh boy, oh, 11 likes, wow. Well, hello. Yes, hello there. Is it Dale Players? I'm sorry if I get the name wrong. Hard to just read names and cut Opal at the same time. Like walking and chewing gum. Impossible to do. There we go. during our opal journey, found that. So we'll have a look at that another day. Turn this off. We'll go have a little chat with the boydies, I reckon. Them birds need a bit of a chat and do. Here's the other half of the opal. You can see how it's got nice colours just sitting through it. This is one of these really weird opals that it kind of goes across at that kind of grain. So you kind of got to cut it at a bit more of an angle. And so sometimes you get it right, sometimes you don't. You can see that kind of just there. So you really kind of need to almost cut it at a reflex angle. Not going to do that. Let's go have a chat with the birdies. Right.
Hello. Hello.
Look. Dana Spiller, I think is the name. Hello. Right. Best I could do. Now the usual. Realise that I've been sitting down for way too long. Come on out here. Come in here. And we'll just say hello to the birdies. Hello, birdies. Hello. Cockatoo. Hello. Having trouble with the frame rate because it's a lighting issue. Much better. Okay. 13 likes, 13 likes, 13 likes, 13 likes, likes, 13 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 likes. Can you believe the year is nearly ending soon? Stupid year. Stay being a year. That one of this time marching on business. There we go. This is Loki, by the way. Loki, the giant albino yellow-headed butterfly. We found a second rare giant albino budgerigar over here. Now, Max, would you like a scratchy poo? Sure. Those are what I'm getting out of his head. Called pin feathers. Oop, sorry. Okay. Okay. What? What? Do you want to scratch it? Okay, fine. Did you like giving me a bit of a fright? Oh, that was a power trip, that was. let him out for a little while. Hello, Pony. Yoink. What has just happened? Let's have a look down. Aha! Like and subscribe! Like and subscribe! Did you hear that? I thought I heard a very strange yet musical tone. Like and subscribe! Like and subscribe! Ooh, very beautiful little pony. Like and subscribe! Like and subscribe! No, you can't really get that C over 23, can you? No. Should have taken the last turn at Albuquerque. I have no idea what she's talking about now. Well, I swear on the grave of Beethoven, that definitely wasn't me. And look at these eyes. Yes. Very, very honest eyes, aren't they? Yes. Honest eyes there too. Yeah. So that means it was destiny to like and subscribe. Indeed it was. And that's all I have for you today. Going to say goodbye. Max is going to say goodbye too. Aren't you? You going to say goodbye? Like and subscribe. I say goodbye. Like and subscribe. When you teach them to say just one thing. What? What? Go eat a rope. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, well I suppose that's about it. I'm going to turn this thing around. Boing. Boing. And allow the pony to return to the cage. Very well done, pony. Okay. It's all right, Max. It's all right. So, Max and I are going to tell you, have a lovely evening. Pony's going to flap her wings a bit. Max is going to get freaked out and then do the birdie beard. Other than that, I think I'm going to go to sleep. Well, soon anyway. Oh, what? Nah. Dr. Phil out.